Today I would like to talk about some short talks of sequence. Number one, um, the speaker. The speaker reminded the the audience that um, when they got their test, they 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 must write their name at the top and in capital letters uh, mm, uh, before they did um, anything else. Um, um, uh, Next, he rem- he reminded the audience read the directions carefully before they answer the question and mark your answers on the answer sheet. Next, he um, he reminded if they didn't have pencil, let let him know. Finally, he reminded that when they have finished the test, uh, turning the test and they may go home. Number two, the speaker said hello to the audience. Um, um, uh, the, uh, the speaker uh, resented Mitsuki playing violence concerto. The speaker said the concert that evening would be preceded by a brief talk by Professor Robert Simon on the history of the violin. And Mick Simon she said Mr. Simon has lectured on the violin all around the world. Next, uh, following their performance, um, uh, they would all go to the lobby to enjoy refreshment. Uh, Finally, yeah, she presented their director, who would introduce Professor Simon. Number three, um, the speaker reminded the audience that when entering the building, they had to signing at the desk and get the visitor pass. Um, uh, Moreover, they should lose that pass because they would need to wear it at on time when they were in the building. Then then the speaker reminded that uh, that they had to wait for an escort to accompany them to their destination, and they must also be escorted back to the reception desk. Um, Finally, the speaker reminded that they hadn't had they hadn't to forget to sign out after and return their best when leaving. Number four, the the speaker um, the speaker reminded the 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 uh, the, the audience that the store would close in 15 minutes. Um, so she So she reminded they should take on their courtesies to the cashier then. Um, uh, um, Moreover, if they were buying five or fewer items and were paying with cash, they could use the express checkout lane. Next, she reminded that they should they should they should check on the items were the right size and color before they bet they bet as they did separate returns. So finally, she reminded they had to show their resist for the god when leaving the store. Number five, the speaker reminded that uh, coming up after the news were their weekend weather report. Um, uh, um, um, that reporter Tom Tell would interview Susan Gilbert about her new book. New book, How to Get Rich in the Stock Market. Next, the speaker said that Miss Gilbert was renowned as a person on in, on in, on investing and finances and write the quickly newspaper column You and Your Money. Uh, f- um, uh, Finally, the speaker said that should be a very informative so and here and then here was Peter Cook with the news. Um, Number six, the speaker now uh, said that there would there should be a lot turnout for tomorrow for the following afternoon National Day parade. Then the speaker said it would be presented by speeches by the the mayor and the chef of but police. Then everyone was invited to enjoy a barbecue and fireworks at City Park in the evening. And next, the, the speaker reminded that these were free events, so so didn't forget to attend the morning soccer game at National Stadium. Finally, the maker reminded that attendance at the game was also free, but arrived early if they wanted to be sure of getting a good seat. Number seven, the speaker announced that a few changes had been made to their conference schedule. Um, uh, um, then the speaker said that a professor because of her scheduling conflict, Professor Tennyson would speak immediately following lunch instead of before. Next, the speaker reminded that morning coffee would be served in the front hall instead of in the dining room. Next, next the morning, the speaker said that the morning workshop begin at 10 o'clock as original schedule, but the afternoon session would begin until 1:30. Um, uh, Finally, she presented. Miss Carter would be the opening talk. Number 8, the the speaker the the speaker announced that the president had left that day for visits to Latin America. To Latin America. He uh, he, uh, he would have first to a meeting in Mexico City with leaders from Colombia, Brazil, and Mexico. Next, the speaker said that announced that following a few days at the rest Mexican beach resort, he would go on to the meetings which had a stay in Peru and Ecuador. Finally, she said that she announced that the president would tour factories and meet with union leaders in both countries. Number 9, the speaker congratulated on becoming an owner of the break prefect 2010 break making machine. Um, uh, um, um, the speaker said that, and then the speaker said that um, they they were sure to endure the luxury of having fresh baked bread every day, every ride in their own home. Next, the speaker said that is it was easy to use their new break machine. Um, Next, the speaker said that they they uh, they 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 should choose a recipe from the instruction book, assemble and measure their ingredients, and then place them in the machine. Uh, finally, uh, finally, the speaker said remind that um, as the break fake, they wouldn't be able to wait for their first taste. Number 10, the speak the speaker said the speaker uh, um, announced that they could re- register for classes by phone and avoid the long line at the registration office. Next, the speaker the speaker reminded that they should call them and press one if they were a new student, or press two if they were a returning student. Um, next, next uh, they had to enter their social security number, then the class number. Um, so and after they had selected on the classes, They should enter your credit card and their credit card numbers and Hannah. Uh, finally, the speaker reminded that they would receive a receipt by mail within 5 days.